Are we on? I'm not sure if it's recording yet. Let's give it a couple seconds. I think we're on right now, right? Can you guys see me? Okay, sweet. I'm not sure. So hold on. So yeah, so what's up, guys? So we're actually going to be, or you guys are going to stick around with me as I listen to the Exo The War album. I actually did not listen to it, so I'm actually really hype. Yeah. I told everybody in advance, hopefully, so I could get a lot of people tuning in. So let's see, who do we got here right now? We got Nato Marley. Hey, what's up, Al Yu? Yeah, you are not late. I'm suffering. That is, I hope you're okay, but hello. Mini Milky Way. I like that name. What's up? Yeah, it was really difficult not listening to this album, actually. So I'm glad that I didn't do that, and now we can listen together. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to wait and let a few other people stream in, but I'm also just going to make a snap about it. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm actually doing a live stream for the new Exo album. You guys should have... Whoa, let's try that again. That was a terrible take. Here we go. Yo, what is up, guys? I'm doing my live stream to Exo's new album. You guys should definitely check it out if you have the chance. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good enough. And that's going on my story. Okay, perfect. All right, wow, okay, we have 32 already here, and I just turned it on about a minute. It's lit. Yeah, I'm not good with the whole snapping thing from the side. That's usually why it's like behind the scenes, and I should have done it probably before live streaming. But you guys are just seeing the raw version of it. I'm also going to make a tweet now. And then right after that is when we'll get started. So how's everybody's day been? Good? It's Saturday still where I'm at. It may be, I guess, Sunday really late or early in the morning for you guys, but how have you been? I am live streaming. Actually, you know, I'll type it in so I can get the URL. There we go. See, now I'm thinking. I'm doing well. Sorry if I'm seeming distracting. I'm just trying to get everything set up for the actual first listen. Yo guys, tune in to watch my live stream on, actually to watch my first listen, yeah there you go, first listen to Exo's newest album. And what I'm going to do is see if this URL that I have actually works. Okay. And tweeted. I got everything on the Twittersphere now. All right. So I think we're good to go now. So, okay, so obviously the only song I listened to from this album is actually the, you know, Coco Bop, because that was the music video and I did a reaction on it. But this is contained in, this has 9 songs. I'm not sure if I'm going to listen to Coco Bop again because I already did listen to it, but I'll just go through the whole list. So we got The Eve, What You Do, Forever, Diamond, Touch It, Chill, Walk On Memories, and Going Crazy. I just found like a website, not a website, a YouTube channel that has all the music videos ready to go. So I'm just using that. I'm not sure if the words are the actual most accurate names of the titles. So if they're wrong, just let me know, you know, in the comments of what to fix. But yeah, okay, hold on. Let's see if we can get the volume on and see how it sounds. Okay, so let's just hit play. Okay, hold on. Is that good? Is that? Okay, I think that's good. But let me, you know what? See, so I'm now debating between if I should get the songs like just as the album, like the version I have doesn't have the lyrics with it, and I want the lyrics. So let me see if I can get that too. So here we go. Let's go with Exo Eve, or The Eve, lyrics. Okay. Oh, look at that. That has everything. Alright. Alright, here we go. So, going through all the music, or going through all of their songs on the album, and we're starting off with The Eve. Beyond your embarrassed gaze. Okay, Chen. I just love the bass line because that's like what we heard in the teasers. It's like, I feel like it's gonna get real intense real soon. Listen to me like a storm. So there's a performance of this? Oh, I love that beat! Dude! I'm so okay with this. In the fresh morning. A distant town. It has a, like, I'm not sure, like, if smooth is the right word for, like, the bass line, but it's very clean. Break it so that you can see this. See, now this is gonna be tough because it's like the teasers. I'm gonna listen to this song and be like, this is my favorite. Then we're gonna go into the next one and I'll be like, wait, no, hold on, I lied. That one's my favorite. It's the cleanest comeback. Like, it's the cleanest start of a comeback album. Okay, Baekhyun. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit more. I need an EXO poster back here too. It's when you run out of long darkness. Yo! So it's interesting because the whole time of that song I was expecting like a drop to happen, but it didn't really give me the kind of drop I was expecting, but it was good that way. I think it was good that it was really just supposed to be the introductory song where they're kind of like warming you up to the rest of the album. Like they weren't going too crazy. So let's see. This is a live reaction. Let's see. The choreography is definitely better than Coco Bop. You should react to this song live. So that was one thing is there was a lot of the live performances I saw, but I wanted to save that till I actually reacted to the music itself, because what I really want to do from now on is, like, if a song doesn't have a music video to it, I kind of want to listen to the song first to see if I like the song without the visuals. And actually, I may do that for reactions too, where if I react to a music video, I'll actually first react to it without watching the music video, and then switch to watching it with the actual visuals. Oh, and Lily Lara, that's a very good point you make. It's called The Eve because it's the eve before the war. You know what you're talking about. Let's see, it's Mystery Song. Mystery Song. Okay, so that was The Eve. I really want to, like, I'll probably end up doing like a video going in like some explanation of everything, but that's a really good way of like just starting off with the album, like I was saying. So before we get any further, I'm really curious too. Who are your guys' biases in the group? Because for me, it has to be someone from CBX. It's just EXO CBX. Those guys are everything that is like my style of music. So it's maybe I really don't know between Xiumin, Chen, or Baekhyun. Okay. So yeah, like, okay, so we're getting all of them. Lily, that's a very fair choice. There is no need to have a single bias within EXO. Okay, so what's the next one? So on the album, the next one is Coco Bop, but since that was part of the music video, we're going to skip over that since I already know what that sounds like, and it's a jam. So we got What You Do, alright. So yeah, let me... I do like having the lyrics for every single one of these, so here we go. So let's see what we got here. Wow, okay, we got Sehun, we got Chen, Chanyeol. We really have everybody as biases from EXO, and I think that's like what I really like is they each bring like their own thing to the table, their own skills, talent, and just good looks to the table. That there isn't really, or as far as I know, and like my knowledge on the fandom's biases for EXO is limited, but I feel like all of EXO is just equally loved, which is really cool because they deserve it. Chris. What You Do is Kyungsu's favorite. Okay. The lyrics for What You Do is super cute. Oh, so this is a cutesy song? Alright, here we go. So yeah, let's get right into What You Do. Mullet Boy, Baekhyun. You came into my arms that morning. Ah, he's got a case of being swooned by someone. Oh, is this like the more love song of the album? All of your laughing and even your habits are so lovely. Say yeah. Oh. This has like a 80s, 90s feel to it. Oh. Mixed with like some modern EDM. What I really like about, like, so far, You Do, is this song deviates from Coco Bop and The Eve immediately. Like, they're so different already right off the bat. Baby, we can go higher. Yeah, so like Ernest, you said it's not your favorite song, so for me, normally the softer songs aren't my favorite, but I'll definitely give every song a chance because the vocals in this they're like perfectly layered on top of each other. What you do? That harmonization. This song does, yeah, like, this does bring, like, a good point that this is a road trippy kind of song. Come closer so I can feel more. I want to go even farther. Oh. Like, the thing is with EXO, all their songs are going to be produced with, like, such polish that, like, you can still appreciate every single one. Like, they're heavier. Their heavier songs are what I'm into, but just because these softer songs aren't my cup of tea, but to say this is not good is a stupid thing to say. How can I even say that as I'm, like, dancing around? Yeah, Al, you're right. Their vocal line isn't a joke. Because of how they do layer everything. Yeah, I can't. I'm so sorry for that. So I was trying to mention it during the actual playing of the song because I can't help but talk. But that song, like just the vocals alone, like even if you don't like that style, you can just hear how talented they are with how they're layering everything, how one singer may start trailing off what he's saying to like have someone else lead on, and it sounds very crisp. And they have this like awesome style change where they went like completely 80s 90s, but they peppered in the modern twists to make it sound completely unique. So I'm not sure if this is something that I would put right at the top of my EXO list to listen to, because like already we have Coco Bop and Eve, which is like more of my style, where like you can dance to it a bit more on the heavier side. But if this came on the radio, it wouldn't be like I'd be like, I don't want to listen to this. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna put on some What You Do, especially if it just comes on American radio in the first place. Okay. So yeah, like What You Do. Now next we have Forever. Female Wolf, thank you, but I don't know if I have the vocals. Celeste says that this song sounds Shiny-like. I guess it does have a little bit of the Shiny influence, because Shiny does go for that more, I guess, rock-esque, like an older type of rock band sound. And then let's see here, the LDN noise, they broke down master. Lara, Celeste is produced with some of the same producers. So we're getting that Forever is amazing. I feel like for every single song, it's just going to be a lot of you saying, Forever, like, this song is my favorite. But throughout the whole album, you're going to hear me say and switch from which song is my favorite. Because in the beginning, it was Coco Bop, because I heard it as the first song. Then it was Eve. Now we're going to get into Forever. So let's see how much I like this one and completely have, like, a case of, like, EXO amnesia, where I just kind of focus on the newest thing I listen to because of how shook I am. Okay, if it wants to load. When I live stream, I mean, it's not a big surprise that since like live streaming takes a lot of bandwidth. Stop, no! Live streaming takes up a lot of bandwidth, so it takes a little bit longer to load things. Okay. Forever sounds like the first time I listened, I felt shook. Alright. So Forever was composed by the guys who composed Monster? Ooh, okay, then it's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Here we go. I feel like for a lot of these songs, Chen has been introducing us to it. Like he's the doorman to EXO's like music. But he's not like just a doorman. It's not supposed to sound bad. That's a good thing. I feel Chanyeol starting. Oh no. I need to put on like a hat. Do you hear that like backbeat? It sounds so like it's preparing us for a dirty, just like a dirty vibe kind of feel. Oh. See? I thought we were gonna get a drop there and they fooled me. There it is. Oh, that harmonization is crazy. It's like, I feel like EXO is so good at it, and it's funny because, jeez, Chen. I'm waiting for it because I know Chanyeol must have a part in this. Yeah, Ernest, you're right. It like not in a bad way, but it has like a sinister, haunting feeling, like with that beat in the background. Even if I'm soaked in rain, I'm thirsty, thirsty. I feel like you could really dig deep into that lyric. I wish I sung in English too, just because, like, they did their songs in English too, because we don't have that harmonization skill in like English songs or in American or Western bands as obviously. Like you don't hear it as often though. Suho. He's like that, a silver lining to the sinister sound of the song. Okay, so is Chen. And probably everybody when they want to be the silver lining or be sinister. It's up to them. Okay, Kai. Go. Yes! There he is. Now we're gonna get like a breakdown, like a... See, their drops aren't drops, they're more like harmony waves. Because it's like right after the drop, you get just them harmonizing real good, real well. English is hard. Now this is my favorite song. We'll never... Wow, okay, so I need to now stop myself from re-listening to that one because we have a whole rest of an album to get to. But one thing that I like to point out in this... So, one thing I'd like to point out in this that, like, that made me realize it is, like, sometimes in Western music, when I hear them harmonizing, it's so hard to tell. Like, if they're really talented, sometimes they're harmonizing so well, it sounds like they're almost like auto-tuning. Because what auto-tuning is essentially doing is putting your voice, like, through a filter to make it, like, mechanically pitch perfect. But you have some people who are able to, you know, harmonize with the other group members to make it pitch perfect. And I feel like there has to be, like, a specific, like, a verb or a noun that describes when EXO does it. Like, when EXO harmonizes so well that they are able to, like, harmonize perfectly. But I don't know, what would you call that? Like, just EXO's talent? I feel like that's what it is. Let's see what we get here. We see that. Oh, was it Chanyeol and not Kai? I feel like there was a beginning, like a little bit of the rap that was Kai's, but I could be wrong because I know Chanyeol was a big part of that as well. Let's see. English is still easier than German. Yeah, I've tried to speak German, but I decided to take Spanish in high school, and then learning German after that, I was like, this is even more difficult when you know English, because since English is like, you know, the Germanic language, it's like, oh, now you kind of have to flip your brain a bit, or at least I do when I tried to learn it. It didn't go well. Oh, let's see. They be eating CDs. Yeah, so, okay. What did we just go through? We just went through Eve, What You Do Forever, and now we got Diamond next. Diamond, that's probably what this album's gonna be, if it's continuing at this rate. Alright, here we go. So, Diamond. So, you guys probably know more than I do. Actually, I guarantee you that you know more than I do about this. So, is Forever supposed to be like the really hard song of the album, or is it kind of like there isn't necessarily a specific order of how hard they are? They're like, we want to make this song really tough, this song sound kind of even more tough. Let's see. Ben Lemmer says Diamond is kind of creepy. I'm excited then, because when artists are able to kind of make it sound different, that it's like a little unsettling, that to me proves their talent, because it's hard to do a good song that is like out of your element. But let me stop yammering and let's get right into it. A fire burning even deeper. This doesn't sound creepy yet. Burning heat all over my body, enduring through time. It sounds like someone who's hungry for, like, wanting to succeed. This ain't creepy, this is inspirational. I hear that frequency's in the back. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna drop it? Oh wait, we're getting some type of build-up. I don't know what they're... Oh, this sounds dope. They're being soft over such, like, hard horns. Oh! Blinding, blinding, you like a diamond. I like that. Blinding, you like a diamond. Oh, I see what you mean. It sounds creepy. It's like it's creeping in on you. But I think what it's getting at is it's like you can't escape what's about to happen. We're gonna come at you, and it's like the sound of someone coming at you. I feel like it's like that was on the Arab scale a bit, but I could be wrong, like the Arab Indian scale. There's a frequency again. It's like you're getting possessed by the hunger to succeed. Okay, Sehun. Blow up. Chenyo is like one of the best hype men. I kind of want like a pure rap heavy song on this album, but I don't know if it's on this album. Diamond, blinding, blinding, you like a diamond. Okay, see, now this is actually the most... This is, to me... Listen to that acoustic. Oh, I like that. Yo, this is my jam. That was definitely an Arabic chord. We glow up. What's interesting about this line, like this chorus right here, is they're like layering on top of each other, like they're all like starting to like walk towards you, like you can't escape what's about to happen. Dude. So, okay, I see why you're saying that one is a little creepy, but it's not. I don't think it's creepy. I think it's supposed to be like that kind of like song that makes you like, it fuels you in a way where you wanna be the thing that's also shining and coming at you like a diamond. Oh. Susan H, you said you've been an EXO fan for 5 years and not once did my brother and sister give him a chance, but now they keep listening to The War and they even watch Kokobot because it's just that good. And I think that proves that EXO is just growing, right? Not saying they were bad before, but as just people and as a group, they always look for, or they always should look for, what to do next, how to one-up themselves. And I think, so far, with what I'm hearing, they definitely accomplished it. Like, I feel like all of these artists on this album, or like specific groupings, depending, you know, if they're rappers and have a bit harmony, should do like their own side projects just for fun, but release them just so we could have like a showcase of something that isn't EXO, but still has all the members of EXO, just to see them go a bit more off like the deep end of rapping, or, you know, the deep end of just having a pure song of harmony. But you know, I could talk about that forever. EXO are the kings of reinventing themselves, says Die Baby. Yeah, actually, I would agree with you. They know how to really say what they like, know what to put down on the table of like what they've done in the past, and be like, all right, how do we make ourselves better than this album and make people still like it and keep it our style, but not sound anything like it? And then they're like, oh yeah, okay, it's called The War, and now we're gonna be showing our intro, and the music video and the teasers apparently was showing what them coming from Exoplanet to Earth and trying to get back and getting used to the whole Hawaii life. But yeah. So what do we have next? We have Touch It. If you insist. Touch It. Victoria says, thanks for being in the K-pop and being on YouTube, Ekper. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have so much fun. Some, Clawtube Gaming, some EXO-Ls are why they are giving EXO a bad reputation. I'm actually going to say that in every single group, you're always going to have a few people who are, what's a good way of putting it? Some are passionate and some, you just have annoying people in every group. And I don't think it's just EXO. I think every single group has that problem. And I wouldn't be surprised if like you see that some people deliberately pose themselves as XOLs because they don't like EXO or BTS as a large group, and they try to like start fan wars. Because honestly, it doesn't make sense to me why there's so much hate I've been seeing for EXO in general right now. Like, I'm like, wait, hold on. This is their time to shine like a diamond. So let them have it. Like, this album is so good. I don't understand why people are being so anti for EXO as well. Like, I'm just a lover of music in general. So like, I'm like, oh, you know, let me hear this new EXO album. And I listen to it and I'm like, how can you, why? Why do you hate it? Is it because you hate humanity? Do you hate happiness? Because that's what I think is like what goes through anti's heads. Anyway, okay, that's my mini rant for right now. Let's just get that out of the way. I'll probably just make like a rant video about it instead. But here we go. Touch It. Let me actually search it up and. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, we have Touch It, Chill, Walk On Memories, and Going Crazy. Sweet. So just also, I've been asking throughout this whole time, but just let me know if the volume is too low, either with the music or my voice, and I can on the spot fix it or attempt to fix it. But here we go. Touch It. Oh. Okay. This has like a urban jazz feel to it. This is cool. I didn't expect this. Right there, that harmonization. It sounds auto-tuned because of how good it is. Oh, I like the heavier stuff, but this is like the crisp. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like the second generation of like a Michael Jackson style, if that makes sense. Like I can hear those elements and they are like advancing it times 100. A Day of Summer. It's basically how a guy feels when a girl touches him. Yeah, probably. Actually, the vibes I'm getting right now are like, yeah, okay. Chanyeol. Like that harmonization right there. You guys, I think the media also starts favorites. It does, you know what, I'm actually, yes, it has a Timberlake feel. Can I? Nah. All my ladies as EXO does it. Chen wrote this? Sorry, I got it now. See, I think Chen is my favorite. Like, he's my bias, but I can't even say that though. Even if I act, I keep falling for you. Yeah, actually, okay. How your eyes keep drifting to me? Yeah. I was actually, you know, I don't follow the news much with EXO, but when I saw that Lay wasn't going to be in this in the teasers, I was a little bummed. I was like, that's an extra voice that we're missing. See, I'm experiencing EXO amnesia. Now this is my favorite song, because apparently it's making me forget everything else I just listened to. He's gonna release his second album soon? Perfect. Baby. Ah! Okay. Okay, so, yeah. I'm like, I need to gather myself for a second, because when I hear songs like this, like, all that's going through my head, like after I listen to it, is it starts processing all of the sort of layers you hear, all of the little things that were introduced, like all of the harmonizations they have. So I need to definitely go back and listen to that, because of the harmonization that you hear in this song is insane. Like, actually go back, and I know, you know, as avid EXO listeners, you may hear them and be like, that's really good, but for this song in particular, really pay attention to it and like listen to how it's done, and how even though they are harmonizing at almost the same pitch, you can hear all of their independent voices, and if you wanted to, you can kind of tone out the rest of the harmonies voices just to focus on one member's harmonization going into it. It would almost be like goosebump inducing if you were able to get your hands on like a single member's like vocal track of this song, and just hear how, like, you hear just the power of their own voice go into it. So yeah, so this is cool. So a lot of them are like, apparently, like they had a big part in making parts of the songs, or like of the album I should say, and have like, you know, direct hands in producing some songs, which is what I really like, because you hear a lot about just like big groups where it's like you know, the artists that are in it, or the idols on it, are just the face who know how to sing and dance. They don't have any of the creative input. But the fact that it seems like that, no, that's not the case for The War. They, like EXO, I should say, they have a huge amount of creative input in everything they do. Okay. So, yeah, they're wrong URL. Let's see what we got here. We have, that was Touch It. Now we have Chill. How could I chill after listening to that? Okay, here we go. Color-coded too. Chill. Is it going to be a chill sounding song, or is it kind of like ironic, like it's actually going to hype you up and like it's making fun of you that you can't chill? I feel strange now. Chen Yol wrote the lyrics to this one? Whoa, I like that. Is that like, it sounds like a... It has a lot of like classic, not classical, but older elements for like the backbeat. It's very percussive, like almost like they're hitting like metal drums. And that like beeping. Sounds like an old video game. Oh wow, okay, so I did not expect that like breakdown. See? You can hear all their voices independent, but they're perfectly stacked. Oh, it's not chill like to calm down, it's the chill running down your spine, like that rush you're getting. This chorus is so good. It may be my favorite chorus because of everything that's happening in it. The beats are so creative. It definitely has an R&B feel for this one. Leah, it's trap. It's EXO's version of trap. Oh. There it is! That's the same song? I did not expect it to be the same song. Okay. That flow. Victoria, I did see that. That cover Chen Yol did of Linkin Park, because Linkin Park was a big part of my life. This song misleads you in how the whole way it's gonna go, and then it had that whole breakdown that was from the teasers. I would have never expected that to be in there. If this song was like driving a car, like that part, which was from the teasers with like Chanyeol going crazy, was like hitting the nos and you being like just pushed in the back of your seat, and then like the nos running out at the end. This is good. This is good stuff. So that's like, okay, that's what I'm saying is it wasn't buried in it, but the way that they placed that was you could hear like 3 distinct sections of the song. You had the beginning section, which was just introducing you to everything, like the whole feel of the song, you know, getting you familiar with the percussive instruments. And then what they do is they decide to flip that upside down, make it way more intense, and go into Chanyeol's essentially breakdown, where you're kind of shocked at what's happening, and you don't know like how to digest it. It's like if you didn't listen to the teasers especially, you'd still be just as shocked. Like I'm shocked, but the only reason I'm prepared for it is because during my teaser reactions, I was saying how this song would be one of my favorites. Leah, yes, I agree. I think every sidetrack on this album could be the title track, but it's almost like they had to carefully think of what would pull in most people first as their title track, which was, in my opinion, Coco Bop was genius. And then when you hear that, you'll be like, oh, what do their other songs sound like? Do they sound similar? And then you'd be like, whoa, they don't sound similar, but they're still really good. And then that's when you get sucked into EXO and you're like, what's this song called Mama by them? And then you get blasted by their like old Gregorian style harmony. Okay. All right, that was chill. So we got Walk on Memories next. So Chanyeol wrote Walk on Memories. Chen wrote a song. Was it the one before Walk on Memories? Did he write? Oh, he wrote Touch It. So who wrote Walk on Memories? Or was it like multiple members in this one, or like, you know, part of the production team? Walk on Memories. Let's see. Which one was I using for that? It was this one, right? So this is funny because, you know, I've listened to other songs that EXO have done in the past, but the only, like, for their albums, like, usually it'd be like a few songs that I'd really like off of them. But The War right now is kind of throwing me in for a loop, as in I'm not sure which one's my favorite anymore, because it's hard to choose, actually. Hey, yo, what up, Jesse? All right, so here we go. We're going to go with Walk on Memories. So this one has that dramatic feeling. Oh, we got Mullet Boy. This is nice. This is like a nice cool down to the album after going through like the emotional roller coaster. Oh, this one's like real mellow. Yeah, we got our slow jam of the album. Oh. There it is. Every time during the teaser when I heard that, I thought of the Shia LaBeouf "Just Do It" meme. I just don't understand how they harmonize that well. Like, I listened to it. That means that someone, one of them in the record studio, heard the main track and they're like, oh, I'm gonna harmonize to this. Watch this. And they just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, of course they're gonna harmonize over the Do It. Ah, that's a sweet song too. When an old prayer reaches us. Dio, I feel like I could use your lyric, or actually the whole lyrics of this song as like a speech, a motivational speech. The tomorrow we've dreamed of will spread out brightly over us. Oh! Blinding golden sunlight spills over us, and that's what it sounds like. It got really warm. And even this sounds brighter. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oof. Wow. This part sounds like a lullaby you'd hear from like a baby or something. Like, you know, that just like the, I don't know what you call those machines, but the ones babies listen to, I guess, to make them fall asleep. Jeez. So that, like normally chill songs, I have to be like in a very particular mood to listen to chill songs, which is like at the end of the day, sort of like now. It's like, what, 6? I guess it's not the end of the day, it's Saturday, but normally it's something you'd listen to cool down. But what concerns me is this was the cool down song we had, which was song number 8 called Walk on Memories. But then there's song number 9, which is called Going Crazy, and I'm like, I just calmed myself down. You're gonna make me go back up, then what? How am I gonna cool down again? But we gotta do it. Do it, do it. So let's see, Going Crazy. I'm trying to think, I think I've heard, or so far in the album, we've heard every part of the teasers. Like all the teaser sections were from these 8 songs that we've listened to. Before we get into it, let's see. Who has the biggest dang. Terrifying. Hang on, let's see. Going Crazy. Yeah, the production of Going Crazy is really crazy. I think the Eve, Diamond, and Touch It are so far, but Chill's also, I don't know. This is hard. Give me like a solid year, and I'll give you a legitimate answer on which song is my favorite. Okay, so now we're gonna get into Going Crazy, the final song on the album. But okay, see, now you guys are making me real hype because Going Crazy instrumental makes me go crazy. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to cool down, but it's okay. I'll forgive them. Okay, starting off with a xylophone, or is it the glockenspiel, the metal version? Oh! This wasn't the teasers! It does sound like this is from a movie soundtrack, like someone running as like bullets are about to fire upon them. Like a Korean John Wick. The strings are crazy. The thick fog clears up and everything's clear. Good. Okay, this build up, I think we've heard this in the teaser. That was the end of the teaser. Oh! It is making me go. We were up, we hit that breakdown end, now we're like chilling. Now we're just gonna chill. Now they're gonna probably bring it up real fast. Yep, here we go. That string! I love the ad-libs they have right there. Like Chen. Párate, por favor. I hate you. Lily, the rise of Vocal Kai. Yes. This is like the one song that has like the actual EDM breakdown. I like it. I thought it wasn't gonna happen in this album. They're like, here it is. They just decided to aim their vocal cannon at us with this song. Or their instrumental cannon of string instruments. I hate you. See, I'm experiencing the Exo amnesia again. I'm like, I know I listened to some great 8 songs before this, but this one's really, really good too. Al, Lee Soo-man planned everything since then? I bet you it was a loose structure so they can adapt them to like whatever instrument style or music style is in at the moment. I'm this is annoying because usually I'm pretty fair with when I hear songs. I'll be like, oh, you know, I like this one I like, but it's not necessarily my cup of tea. And then I'm like, these 3 songs usually are my favorite. And I'm very, you know, I can clear cut say that these 3 songs or, you know, this whatever number of songs are gonna be going on my Spotify playlist. For this one, I don't know. I don't know which, all of them. I think I'm going to be listening to this album for a while now. Leah, did you overdose on this? Someone call the doctor. Okay, so let's see. What, like, final thoughts on this album is like they were able to show their not just their vocal range, but their creative range and how they structure the songs itself. There wasn't necessarily a like structure to each song where you could follow it and understand and predict everything that's going to happen in the beginning, middle, and end, the chorus, the verses, and the bridges. Because they did have those moments where they would throw you in for a loop, and they did deliberately do that. You would be listening to it, and you'd be like, oh, I expect this chorus number 2 to maybe have a slight variation, maybe a different harmonization with different members, but sounds similar to the chorus when we heard it the first time, and they're like, no, we're going to up the tempo, we're going to change the pitch, and now we're going to yell at you when we were talking to you peacefully, so that you can wake up and pay attention and be on your toes with what we have to offer with each and every one of these songs. So, okay, hold on. Like, face value, we got the Eve, Coco Bop, Forever, Diamond, Touch It, Chill, like, it's, okay, like 7 out of 9 songs, the ones that aren't like the chill songs are my favorite right now. So I don't know how I'm going to filter that. I mean, I don't think I need to filter that, though. It's okay for me to like more than like 3 songs and just put the whole album on my Spotify playlist, right? That's like, I think that's okay. But I definitely think I need to listen to them and like you know, just focus on their vocals, not during a live stream, just hone in and see the different things that you can hear. Because for a song like this, like where I was talking about how you can pick up on certain different harmonies throughout the song, and you can, once again, if you listen to it a second or a third time, you'll be able to pick up on more harmonies again, or different things that you may not heard before that you were paying attention for. Maybe something that they did different with the string in the 3rd minute of the song versus how they were playing it the 2nd minute. And then you can sort of get it allows you to sort of peer into the head of not only EXO's members, like the idols, but EXO as a team. Because remember, EXO isn't just the 18 because EXO M and EXO-K, but it's also the amazing people in SM who make EXO succeed to the best of their ability. And you can sort of get the thought process of how they have put together the songs, when you know how they support each idol's voices and how they really make sure to supplement it with the sounds that really make it shine in the best light. And I'm so impressed with it. Like, I don't like with EXO, I haven't been that big of a listener to them, but this has converted me for sure to wanting to listen to this album a lot and a lot. I think so far for me, The War is my favorite album because with my musical tastes, The War is more in line with what I like. So it's just sort of like it's just what I like personally, but it's not like you have to only like one album. You can like them all, and you know, depending on your mood, you can just pick what you want to listen to that's different. Whew. Yeah, like, see, we're getting a lot of people saying exact Exodus. So it's okay to like the different ones. I mean, it's okay. They're all good. Wow. So they set a crazy record. 807,000 pre-orders compared to 500,000 from Exact. So that's crazy. But yeah, this... I think, you know what I think is a big thing too with EXO is like whatever, not necessarily what was the first song you listened to them by, but whatever was the first song or album that converted you into being like, oh, who are these folks? Who are these wonderful dapper Korean / Chinese / just Asian gentlemen? I want to know more about them and how they sing that well. And then everything else, and that's when you start watching the reality shows that they're on in any interview and go on the deep end on Tumblr. Shogi wa. Jesse, is it okay to request another album listen live stream? No, please do. I would love to do more live streams. So if it's like with anything musical that is something I can at least do a first listen to that I haven't heard before, fire away. Wolf, nega, woof. Awoo. Before this, though, I think Mama was my favorite song. I just love the way it sounded. It was one of those that was just like here. I mean, if I just put it on, it's like how do you not like it? When the sky... Oh no, I just want the instrumental version right now. So, Exo Mama is like, I thought Exo Mama was them coming to Earth, or is that just not? I don't know the whole story. I think I like this also probably because of the string in it. Yeah, and those high notes. It is like, regardless of what you think of the visuals and you know how like the Korean scene is with like how they dress, like musically, it's just like like this whole beginning part is like just string and build up because it's supposed to really be about their dancing, right? And then like you see all their powers. I wonder if someone has actually made like a fan-made timeline of when EXO came to Earth the first time and their powers at a low level. That one move they do in Mama is, I love like the run move. So like right here, I'm not saying they have improved on this, but you definitely hear the different styles. Princess Winter Rose. I'll probably end up doing a, probably react to their comeback stage. I love doing comeback stages. It's just recently I've realized that on YouTube, sometimes if you do comeback stages, they may get flagged, but I'll have to check into that. Victoria, I wish I could learn my favorite choreo, but it would just not, it would not be good. Please listen to Shiny's repackaged 1-in-1 album. You can skip the instrumentals. But why skip the instrumentals? Oh yeah, the breakdown. I can't. This is like when they really focused on like the really heavy like mysterious dance zone dancing, where they're in a mysterious area to dance. Like basically the same as the mysterious dance boxes of like early 2010s. Oh my. I forgot how this song just goes all over the place too. Kai is very kind of a little bit like high. You have things all over your body right now, and it's terrifying. No one will care about me. Ah, lightning, wind, sandstorm. I'm surprised there wasn't a fan who made like a fan fighting game or something with the members as EXO with their powers. That'd actually be kind of cool. Whew. Victoria, is that true? Did EXO CVX wanted to name themselves Lit because of their powers? Because if that's the case, then I really wish they did. Okay, so I think I'm gonna now have to go on like a personal journey of listening to that album like a couple more times. But yeah, like I think, you know, I'll have to just take a second to listen to every one of these songs a couple times over, really figure out what it's about, kind of figure out everything that I'm dealing with, and then go from there. Yo, sup, Alexis? Unfortunately, you came right when it ended, but yeah, like I'm thinking that like this newest album, The War, like there's so much where they really focused on the vocals. Like in Coco Bop, it was really about the whole story. They didn't really show a lot of their dancing, but you know, they obviously have their dancing for their concerts. But I need to really take my time to listen to every single one of the songs, digest it, and figure out everything that's going on with it. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this my live stream on EXO's album review. So I don't know really what the next album I want to do is or what the next live stream is, but I totally just blanked. But what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna listen to EXO, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Still trying to get the outros. I sometimes mess up the outros here, but thank you guys so much for tuning in to my EXO first listen. Now, you know, I can finally say that I listened to this album when I was kind of like tormenting myself this whole week, not able to listen to it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciated it and had a lot of fun. And until my next live stream, bye. Now I gotta end it actually. How do I do that? Is it the stop stream?